you go to jail?
For murder, but...
You didn't do it, of course.
Of course I did it, but I didn't intend to.
You're at a crime scene, and you sit down to read?
Titus Andronicus. One of the actors on the Hindenburg lent it to me. They're performing it soon. You couldn't ask for more appropriate reading material. Murder, mutilation, torture. Shakespeare's got it all.
We've lost the only lead we had to help us find Sophia Capone.
You think Boccarini's murder could be related?
Maybe. It's hard to say.
I will say that this would be a lot of work to pretend that it was the occult when it was just political.
Yeah.
That'd be going real far to fake that.
Jesus, there's at least $1 million here.
Shit, I'm quitting this job.
Boccarini's?
I'd be surprised. Probably his guests, and I doubt it was to pay Boccarini for his services. None of his forgeries are worth that much.
The window, dude.
Carlo,
There was
I
no
have the
symbol
goods
for the
OB,
window.
But I have to take the children to school tomorrow, and I can't make the meetup. Friday, same time, same place. It's signed N.I.
Mm-hmm. These initials are getting to be a pain in the ass, right?
I have to take the kids to school tomorrow. I don't think this is some loving divorced daddy, Milton.
I take back what I just said.
The driver's license of one John Martinson and Osmond Burke. O.B.
Do we know him?
The eldest son of the richest family in Vermont. Convicted rapist. He was arrested thanks to the testimony of his father.
Oh, I bet
who wound up
finding
as a
him
murderer.
and talking to him is going to be
Escaped from prison last
fun.
week. He broke into the family home and slit the throats of all his relatives one by one. Opened the safe and got away with a fortune.
They don't make jails like they used to. All starting to add up, isn't it? Out of my way!
Milton! Milton!
You're doing fine on your own, Mr. Lewis. I believe in you.
What the fuck, dude? After everything I just said about this dude, you were going to just leave it up to me? Thanks. Damn! Just slapped him 3 times.
Well,
Way, I said! He's coming back!
Who's coming back?
Him! The monster!
The guy who killed Boccarini?
He was a monster! I'll get your hands off me, Negro!
What was he like? Describe him for me.
It was a monster. Red and black. I mean, his head reached the ceiling. He tore off his hands with his claws! It was a monster! A monster!
Should I hit him again?
sounds like Red Hulk to me.
Burke, shut up. You're Osmond Burke, right?
Yes.
Good. Now pay attention, Burke, because I have a question for you.
I just have to figure out what that question is.
Who wrote this note?
Nikolai Ivankov.
Rings a bell.
One of Capone's right-hand men 20 years ago. What does this stuff about kids mean?
I don't know.
Calm down, Burke. You were going to meet up with him, right?
Yes, yeah, at the docks, berth 42, right next to where the alligator 3 is moored.
So what's the meetup time?
Tomorrow at noon. Tomorrow.
Tomorrow? No, it's going to be tonight.
That's a really easy way
Don't
to
get
let
too
them know
comfortable.
that you're onto
We'll be
them.
there in no time.
Just changing a meeting like that.
Take the killer back to your diner. That's a good idea. Don't do that. Probably.
The cops in Santa Esperanza aren't as straight as the cops in Vermont. Even so, I think they'll be delighted to see you at the station.
Whoa, what happened to your eyebrows, Ness?
I have to take him to Alphonse.
Out of the question. I know his temper. He'll beat him to a pulp.
Listen, if the missing girl was your granddaughter, you wouldn't forgive me if I didn't let you see the only suspect who could lead us to her.
Okay.
That's actually a fairly valid point.
Yeah.
Shucks.
What?
The smell of stale grease was bad enough, but the stink of whiskey is even worse.
Yeah, you are right, Johnny. There is a fairly decent chance that Capone will just kill that dude.
Elliot?
Ah, Delphine.
Oh, thank God you're here. The lights were off, so I thought that
It's been a while since I've seen The Untouchables, so I don't know whether this is
I got
his
out of the
lover or
hospital late.
something.
Then I went to the station to pick up Jim's check, and when they told me, I'm
Oh.
scared.
It's a flashback.
Of what?
What are you drinking?
What are you drinking?
Whiskey. Just a drop.
Breathe on me. You heard me.
The controller vibrated when he breathed, by the way.
All the times you could have picked. Did it have to be now?
What?
No. You knew.
Knew about what?
What's that gun doing there?
A guy
Half
I knew
truths.
was having trouble with a two-bit mafioso. He asked me to go with him, just in case. I didn't have to get it out.
Well, don't. Don't start taking on the Mafia. Not now. You really don't know?
No, I don't know. And if you keep up the guessing games, I'll never know.
He's back.
Who?
Him. I don't know why it still surprises me, but it's incredible that you were such a good detective, and yet you've never been able to understand people. Capone got out of jail.
Where'd you hear that?
Chief Jenkins.
Chief Jenkins. The same guy who said he was going to clean up Santa Esperanza, right? In that case, you can rest assured Capone just put on his striped pajamas, and in 4 minutes' time, he'll be snoring in his cell.
Elliot, what if it's true? If he's out, what's the first thing he's going to do? Who does he hate more than anyone?
Santa Claus.
He spent almost 20 years in jail. Capone's an old man. If he gets out, at most he's going to challenge me to a race to the nearest park bench.
Please, Elliot, don't joke. You're the only part of Jim's life that I have left. If you put yourself in danger, I'm fine. Thanks.
My
Oh,
aunt?
there's a line she didn't say.
Wanted cooking. Fried eggs are the devil's work.
What's going on, Elliot? We're closed.
Can you wait outside for a couple of minutes?
His expression like, what?
Although, I'm sorry to say, but we're short on time.
Elliot,
The case, come on.
his face. Oh,
It's a
Come in, Martin, come in.
really great
Tell you
animation.
later. Now,
she already said she was fine.
Yeah.
You said you'd never treat me like that again. I'm glad I could confirm that you're okay.
no. And it's none of your business.
Sorry to bother you. I've brought your rapist costume for the party.
Oh, whoa.
All of this is pretty surreal.
Seriously, you're not...
No, she's the wife of a friend who died in the line of duty, Jim Dockers.
Alphonse told me about him.
Your Alphonse killed him.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Mr. Ness. Although he's not the same man he was. Anyway, isn't the deal with marriage until death do us part?
It's not that simple. There are other factors. Dockers was my best friend. I couldn't do that to him, not even now he's dead.
Right. So you like her, but you don't have the nerve.
Wow, dude.
What would you do?
Women have never been one of my priorities.
I'm sorry.
Word up.
Forget it.
Oh, I guess this is why him saying that he's gay.
You screwed Alphonse good, didn't you?
I don't think he holds it against me this far down the line. He's a new man now, right?
Did you enjoy it?
Yes. I think it was the happiest day of my life. That bastard deserved it.
Maybe it was. Because based on what I've seen, from that day on it went downhill. Did they find those kids?
No. How do I look?
Like the invisible man in the movie. No one's gonna buy it.
Take it easy. Everything's going to work out fine.